Hello, everyone, and welcome back. 4.3 has gone to the open PTU after it had been evocati for, I think, maybe a day and a half or so. There was a little bit of an issue that they were able to hotfix on the PTU build and make it available so that anyone can play it. So technically, if you want to, you can check this out right now. But today, we are going to be checking out the new Onyx facilities, see what we can find there. We'll just kind of explore them a little bit, maybe try a mission or two, see if we can find maybe the Volt Sniper, and then I'll probably do another video either later today or tomorrow checking out some of the other new stuff in this patch, the ladder changes, the snow on Microtech, and some of those other little bit smaller things. So let's go ahead and pick up a mission, and we're going to go ahead and head over to one of those new facilities. Alright, so first we're going to take a look at our missions. I believe there's some sort of beginner investigation mission, I think it is. We have investigation tab right here, which that tab's been long gone for quite a while, actually. So our first contract is called the Jorit Dossier, however you say it. Onyx Personnel Files. This is from the Hawkrow Agency. I believe this is a new mission giver. So it looks like a client has requested that we get a complete dossier, or whatever it is, on Dr. Logan Jorit. So let's go ahead and accept this. We might get some audio. Maybe he'll talk to us or something. Let's see. Not getting any audio yet, if there's supposed to be some guy talking to us. So we'll head over to the facility, and I believe you only get a quantum marker to these facilities when you have the mission. Otherwise, they don't have quantum markers. I mean, it kind of makes sense because for how many there are per moon, I believe it would make it quite cluttered in terms of quantum markers. So we'll head over there. Maybe once we get closer to the facility itself, the guy will talk to us or something. But either way, we'll go ahead and go check it out. So it doesn't seem like it's giving me a quantum marker for this one. I remember I heard someone say, it was some stream that I was watching, it sounded like maybe the first one didn't give you the marker, but subsequent missions would? I don't know. But we'll just have to, I'm just going to go to the nearest quantum marker and then we'll fly manually to it. But then we'll see in the future if then it gives us a marker. Alright, so here we are coming up on the facility. You can see it pop into view there. Looks like we have two probably large hangars that are that you can land your ship in, I would assume. So that's kind of nice. That'll help avoid like just a bunch of yeah, we got an NPC.
Scavengers could be raiding the joint, and there might even be mercs in the area. I guess what I'm trying to say is, keep your eyes open and your weapon loaded.
Is that the same guy that does the foxhole missions again? It kind of looks like him. Kind of sounds like him too, just doing a little bit of a different voice. But so yeah, it looks like we have two large hangars here, so you can land your ship in there. You should be fully protected in there and whatnot. So that should hopefully help with no ship cluttering and whatnot. I do wonder if you can still get in the facility from the outside if you were to come in that way. Maybe there's a way to. Maybe down here there's a door or something potentially. Maybe there's an elevator that could take you in. I don't know. But let's go ahead and land in the hangar here. And we will go into the facility and see what's up. Our mission, it wants me to navigate to the engineering wing. I believe right now there's two different wings to these facilities. There's the engineering wing and the research wing. And then I believe in 4.3.1 there will be a third wing that's added that is helping to conclude this part of the story for the regen crisis, or at least that's how they explained it. So it looks like they've kind of themed the hangar off of ASD. You can see this paneling up here, kind of red, has that logo. I noticed the floor of the freight elevator has a similar, just kind of red pattern on it. You know, just a little thing, but helps you know that this is where you're at. So pretty cool. This looks pretty cool as well. This logo that's all like cracking and got some moss and stuff on it. What's over here? This is a little bit new. I don't think you can go anywhere really, but little extra hangar section. Something over here as well. Looks like there's a staircase or something back there. Interesting. Okay, and then it looks like Go through here, and then I assume... Yep, we'll probably take this elevator. This already is very, very cool looking, I will say that much. Okay, let's head to, I think, the lobby, and see what we find there. Wow. So I came out of the elevator, and now we have this ominous music. This looks really cool. Wow. Well, I will say the atmospherics, or like the environment feel here, is very ominous, but very cool. So, looking for something we can go to over here. So this will take us to the research wing if we went in that elevator, but I don't think we want to go there right now. Then I assume the other side will take us to the engineering wing. And then probably in the next patch, somewhere right here, will take us to the third wing, I would guess. Maybe back here they'll remove this part or something. And there is a medical area. Can we set our spawn here? We cannot. But I guess you could heal injuries here at least, which is good. Okay, so here we have our elevator to the engineering wing. Go ahead and take this. And we'll head into the depths, or, you know, or whatever.
Okay, the engineering wing of the facility is what keeps the whole place running. Of course, with the weird readings coming from this section, I'm guessing they got something a little more powerful than a generator stashed inside. Tread lightly.
Okay. Track down and access personnel files. Okay, so now we're in the engineering wing. And now this is where we could probably start running into NPCs, possibly players, although with there being so many locations, it's probably fairly unlikely. But, oh, we have some little manufacturing, little machines, kind of like the card printers for contested zones. But this has a multi-tool, it looks like, so maybe if you forget to bring a multi-tool, you can get one there. We'll just explore around a little bit. I'm pretty sure you can find the new Geist armor here, so maybe in some of these armor boxes we'll have it. We'll keep an eye out and just look around a little bit and find our mission objective. Ooh, these NPCs have, so he's got a Karna, and then he has a pulse, the Volt pistol as a sidearm. That's interesting. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see some kind of alternated loadouts for some of these NPCs. Maybe they have some different armor and different things like that equipped to them. This guy also has a laser pistol. So that's pretty interesting. And I think this is our marker for personnel files. So touch the start. Download data. You can see that progressing right there. Objective complete. And now it wants me to go to the research wing. So, do I go there or do I not? I think we'll explore a little bit further into the engineering wing, and then probably go over to the research wing, and then we'll probably I'll fully go through these at some point, but probably not in this video. Very interesting. Some little cave sections with some irradiated Valakar. This is very cool, very interesting. I'm assuming I just gotta jump over here. Okay. We have a pipe that looks like it needs mended, so that might be a future mission. What is this? Cooling pipes disconnected, system pressure connected. So what if I pull the lever? Ooh, look, it's animated. That's pretty cool. And then I don't know if anything happened. It appears you can go, like, way down here. I mean, there's a ladder here. If I go into third person and kind of look down the way there. So, there is a lot to explore in these areas, which I'm always okay with. I love exploring these new places and finding cool loot and all that sort of stuff. So, let me know what you think on these down in the comments. What's your thoughts on these facilities so far? I think these are pretty obviously squadron assets. I think it's got to be, some mission in Squadron. You go to a place like this, it's probably not ASD branded, it's probably something else. But the environment definitely feels like some stuff that we've seen of Squadron. So if you have any thoughts on this, make sure to let me know what you think down in the comments, and maybe what further things you'd like to see on it. So, ooh, in this grimy bathroom, we have a little tunnel area here. Where does this go to, if anywhere? This is really cool looking. We have a door that doesn't have any access panel, so probably something we can't go in at the moment. Ooh, this is the Volt Sniper. Look at that. So, if you want to find the Volt Sniper, it looks like these new locations are one of those places. Take a quick look at it. I don't know why I don't have the giant circle around. There is the bespoke optic for this. I guess you can. I think you can put other optics on, but this is meant to show you the heat buildup and the charge level for the gun, as it has a charge mode, and again, you have the heat management with the Volt weapons. So, looks really cool so far. I'll grab a few magazines for it, and maybe we'll try it out a little bit. If not in this video, we'll try it out in another one definitely, and take a further look at it. Alright, and it looks like I have found a elevator that will take me to the lobby. So, we'll go ahead and call it there for checking out the engineering wing. I know that there's quite a bit more to check out, though, so we will do that in another video. But let's go back to the lobby and check out a little bit of the research wing as well. Alright, and here we are at the research wing elevator. So, we'll take that over and do a little bit of exploring there, do our mission objective, and see what's up over there.
Hey, I want you to be extra careful inside the Onyx research wing. I'm not exactly sure what you're going to find, but whatever it is, probably best not to think too hard about it. Try to focus on the job at hand.
Okay. I heard just while he was talking, I heard a Copian, so I wouldn't be surprised if we run into some Copian in here. We ran into some irradiated Valacar in the engineering wing. Maybe there's some of those here as well. But we'll go ahead and... Oh. Looks like we'll go down level by level, it seems. With how we're at the top right now, I would guess that's how it is. But we'll explore a little bit and try and see what's up. Okay, here we have our mission marker for personnel files. Is it this little thing, I assume?
Great. Got the data, and I'm gonna have to run these names to see if we get any hits. But I'm seeing Dr. Yoritz accessed some personal logs. And some are even tagged from the last few weeks. Okay, give me a second, and I'll send you an updated contract.
Okay, so I think that's everything for that contract. So that's the intro mission for these ASD facilities. And then again, as far as I know, there are multiple other missions that are here. Maybe not even all of them are investigation missions. Some of them might be mercenary missions and whatnot. We'll have to see. But there's the first mission, and we'll definitely check out further ones as the patches continue as we go throughout the PTU phase. But now I'm looking around to see how we might go down. There was this elevator shaft back here. Maybe that's how we go down. Let's see here. Right here is probably what we do. Go over and down. Okay. So, this says level 6. Xenotech and Energy Lab in the research wing. Okay. So now we can explore a little bit and see what we find. We got some NPCs. Oh, I just blew something up back there. Ooh, is that an NPC with a Volt shotgun? I think it is. That's cool. We start seeing NPCs with the Volt weapons. Oh, we got lots of NPCs over there. Let's try the sniper out. Ooh, one shot. And I haven't tried, this isn't the charge mode, this is just the normal kind of single shot mode. That must be a heavy right there. There's an NPC with a Bolt SMG, I think. Very interesting. Looks like we have another kind of elevator shaft that goes down quite far. You probably wouldn't want to jump off of there. That'd probably kill you. We get in there. So it looks like there's some more Volt snipers in this room. But I don't have any interaction with this little door. Maybe there's something I need to turn on or something like that. There might be some little puzzle to solve to get that door to open. Let's check under here. What on earth? So we have some weird balls that are electrocuting someone, or there's lightning going off. I don't really know. There's some mechanical thing here. Trying to do something too. 0G. Should I go in here? We do have a there is radiation here. Not a ton. Maybe as we get closer, it'll do something. Looks like it's going up higher. See if we can go over to this side. There's a medical thing, medical signage right here. Is there a med bed that I can fix my injuries on? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go in. What's this room? Staircases. This is probably how you, at least one way, you can go down to like the next level. Looks like you can't really get up to the next level. You kind of just go down, down, down. Very, very interesting. I'll have to keep a note of that. I go through here. Nope. I wouldn't be surprised because I know we've seen in Squadron, there's some parts in the prologue from CitizenCon last year where they kind of squeeze through like a door like this. So I wouldn't be surprised if in Squadron you could squeeze through there, but not at least right now in the PU. So it looks like we might need to go down one of these staircases. So let's go down. And we'll look at maybe one more floor, see what's up with that. So this is floor level 8. I couldn't get in floor level 7. Floor level 8 is a medical lab. Got some irradiated copium. Okay. Looks like we have a lot of irradiated copium. What's this? Ooh, an orange armor box. Okay. Anything cool? Geist Armor Arms Rogue. Okay, so there's some arms from one of the new armor sets. Looks kind of like red. So we'll keep an eye out for all of that. I'm pretty sure there's several different, I think there's maybe 4 or 5 different kind of color variations of the armor that you can find in here. So you definitely want to be keeping an eye out for that if you want those. Okay, we have some slightly suspicious looking thing. I mean, whatever, I'm just not going to think too hard about it. This area kind of has like a labs feel from like Tarkov. I mean, you know, it's a medical area. I guess labs doesn't have animals or anything, but kind of has a little bit of that vibe. We have a juvenile Valakar, I think, right there. Oh. I thought there was going to be like a radiation suit in here, but no, not quite. What on earth? Is this a... This looks like a Valakar that has been like charred or something. It also looks different than the other, like this size of Valakar, like the juveniles and the adults. It looks more like the apex, sort of, the mouth shape. So, okay, that's a little interesting. We have another orange armor box. There we have a Geist Armor Arms Forest. We'll grab that. And it appears I just got incapped by Copian? I don't entirely know. But so yeah, that's probably going to do it for checking out the facilities for this first video, first look. But they look really cool so far, and I'm excited to see what other missions and gameplay opportunities there will be here. I think with how many there hopefully you shouldn't run into too much PvP here. Should be mostly PvE focused. It seems like some of these are definitely doable solo, but being in a group of maybe 2 or 3 probably be good. Just to, watch each other's backs if someone gets down. So really, really cool. Let me know any of your thoughts on these facilities down in the comments. What are you looking forward to most about 4.3 so far, and what other changes would you like to see? But otherwise, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like, as it really helps the channel. And if you want to see more Star Citizen PTU updates like this, news, we will be having the monthly report, I believe, coming out this probably Wednesday or so. I will be checking that out. But if you don't want to see any of those, make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. But that's going to do it for this one. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the verse.